story about my father. My father is Tukimi. He is an elementary school teacher. He himself is originally from Central Java. My father was educated to West Kalimantan since the 80s. My father met my mother when he came to the house with my uncle. My uncle is also a teacher. Then my dad started hanging out with my mom at that point. As time went on, my father also falling in love with my mother, but not with my mother because at the time my mother was still in school and had not thought about having a relationship or even getting married. My mother is still determined to come to school. The days things, it seemed my mother had passed the graduation exam at that time, and then came the cover letter from my father. Mother refused because she did not want to get married at a very young age, but there was no other choice because at that time my father had succeeded in persuading my grandmother to get her blessing. My grandmother helped out when my father persuaded my grandmother at the time, and in the end, with a happy heart, my mother accepted my father's proposal, although with a happy heart. Sometime later they were married in a big way. The people who attended their holy wedding, I looked from a photo album that at that time had been captured so I could see these sweet memories. Until now, there were seen many people who were happy with the wedding, which was very lively and very smooth. Over time, my mother slowly began to learn to love my father. Slowly they start to build their own house because they no longer want to live with their parents. My three oldest brothers were all born in my grandma and grandpa house, but I myself was born in the house my mom and dad just built. My group was totally anticipated because I was the only daughter as well as the youngest girl. I was treated like a princess in my family. I was very loved by my father and my mother. My father was very good to me. Unfortunately, my father is a great father. He is able to educate all his children to be great and strong children.